Hello everyone, in front of me is the all-new 2023 Model S Plaid GCC spec. This is the very first batch to arrive in the UAE directly from the Tesla showroom in Dubai. And it's the new refreshed look. You can tell by looking at the front headlights and the back headlights as well. For those who don't know, this car has 1,020 horsepower, making it the quickest accelerating car in production as of today. I decided to go for white because it looks absolutely amazing. Also I decided to go for the 19-inch rims instead of the 21 for two reasons. The reason number one is you get more range out of it. I think about 90 to 100 kilometers extra. And reason number two would be the ride quality. I've read a lot of reviews online with owners saying that the 19-inch has a better ride quality than the 21-inch, especially for those who want to drive this car for daily use. And obviously the easiest way to know if this car is a Plaid or not is by seeing this badge right over here. Also, the old back headlights, this panel over here went all the way to like halfway here, but the refreshed look, they decided to put the panel back to this corner, and I think it looks much better. Let's have a look at the trunk. Yeah, that is a lot of space. This is quite spacious if you ask me. And we have more space down here. I guess that's a good thing about having an electric car. You have all this trunk space underneath your trunk. Also, you could drop your seat by clicking here, and you just push them down just like that, and voila, you have more space. Yep, and this one is also removable. So this is good if you have a bike or any big things you want to put in your car. You have the option to do so. Alright, as for the back seats, let's see how much space we have here. So the back seat comes with its own individual screen where you can control the AC, which is quite nice. You're paying so much for this car. Oh wow, that's a bit too much. So there you go. And it's not just to control the ACs and stuff like that. You can actually watch Netflix, Twitch, or YouTube, which is quite cool. But even though it's nice to have, I feel like the screen is a bit too small and it's right down there. So if you're just sitting in the car, you're gonna have to look down and your neck's gonna hurt. So I don't think it's in a very ideal location, but still I guess better than nothing. So for the back seat, it's quite spacious if you ask me. I'm 6 foot tall, and you can see there's a decent amount of space for my head, enough room for me to relax for a long trip. But like I said, if you live in a hot country, heat constantly is going to hit your head, so you better either tint it or get a nice roof sheet for it. All right, another cool feature is the automatic door handle. Of course, the biggest selling point for this car is the Yoke steering wheel. Let's have a closer look. All right, one of the main reasons I went for the Model S is the all-new steering wheel right over here. It's called the Yoke steering wheel. At the very beginning, I had mixed feelings towards it, whether to even get this car because of the Yoke steering wheel. Like, how would you feel driving this car? Because we're all used to having the nice round steering wheel, so shifting to this would take some time to get used to. But just sitting in the car and looking at this view, you just feel like you're driving some sort of an alien ship, spaceship or something like that, or a jet fighter. So it's kind of hard to go to the old steering wheel if you get used to this. But it's not just all looks. There are some drawbacks to this, because with the other car that I have, the Model 3, to change the gear you have this knob over here where you shift it up and down, and then to change to turn on signal left and right is over here. So with the redesign on the Yoke, it's quite different. So if you want to change signals, you have to click here, left and right, and tap, and that's how it is. And if you want to click on the high beam, you have to click here. As you can see, it's turning on and off. So it's a bit hard to get used to. One of the major drawback for this Yoke for me is the horn. So of course during emergency we're all used to just clicking here, but you can see I'm pressing it as hard as I can. There's no horn sound coming out, and they decided to make it a button as well, so all you have to do is click here. So this is a major drawback. Although I heard they're gonna release an over-the-air update that would fix this issue, but so far I couldn't find it. Another thing about the car is this huge screen. As you can see, it's very, very responsive. You zoom in, zoom out, the map is working perfectly fine, no lag, and you can easily check if there are any availability on the supercharger networks all around the country. So in UAE we have a decent amount of chargers, superchargers across the city, so road tripping to the major cities shouldn't be an issue. Another good thing about this compared to the other models that Tesla has is the ability to tilt the screen, keeping either center, left or right. If you're driving, you can click it on the left and the screen tilts towards the driver. It is quite cool. So other Model 3 and Ys don't have this option, and they had to buy these third-party adapters they installed behind the screen, and they can move the screen left, right, center. So yeah, this is quite nice. Very, very nice. This car comes with the black and carbon fiber interior, and you can see the carbon fiber is going across the front all the way around the car, and also in the center console as well. So it's quite nice. The quality seems good. Over here you get to have two cup holders over here. You push it in a bit more, there's more space for your belongings, and then you can push the cups back, and voila, you get more space down here to put all your belongings. It's quite spacious. There you go, and voila, so you can close it completely just like that. And over here you have a center console, also more space to add your things. Another nice feature of the Model S is the full-on glass roof over here on top of me. It gives a nice open feeling for not just the driver, the passenger next to you, and especially the ones in the back. They can see the lovely blue skies on top of them, nice sunny days, rainy days, or however it is in the city you live. But it comes with a major drawback if you live in a hot country like Dubai. I'll tell you why. I drive a Tesla Model 3, and that car as well has a glass roof similar to this one, and you always feel like there's a constant heat on top of your head, and because of that you're going to feel a bit dizzy from the heat, and you're going to have to bump the AC to the max, and that's going to drain a lot of battery. So you have two options. One is to tint the entire glass roof, which gets in the way of having this nice beautiful glass roof and looking out into the sky, depending on how dark you want to tint. Option two would be to get the sunshade roof, which is also very easy to install, and I think that would be the best option to go for. because that would definitely reduce much more heat coming into the car than a car tint. No matter how good the tint is, the material or whatever heat reduction it has, I don't think it's going to reduce it as much as the sunroof shade that you can buy. So I hope you enjoyed the overview of the Model S Plaid. If you have questions, you can leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And if you want to support this brand new channel, you can like and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, hope you have a good day and take care.